Look at this. There's the cows in here, and the first thing they go for, I pushed them, but first thing they go for is the ragweed. They tear that ragweed up. That'll be nothing but stems before the day's over. There's a whole lot of goat weed in here, but there's a whole lot of forage too, a lot of grass. So this girl right here is gonna be having a calf for now. Her first calf. That's awesome. I need your help. I've got a grass that's in all of our pastures, and I can't find anybody that can help me figure out what it is. It's this wide blade, bright green, looks wonderful. In the fall it turns almost like paper thin brown really quick. Somebody told me watergrass. I don't know. I've got some pastures where it's you can see it, it's all, let's see right here. It doesn't put, as far as I can tell, it doesn't put out a seed head. If cows have the option to skip over it, they do. I mean, it looks wonderful to me, but they're not crazy about it. But I do have some pastures where it is, I'm talking about like 2 feet tall. I mean, just huge. And it just looks so, it just looks so good. I mean, it looks like if you're a cow, that's what you'd want to eat. But look at her, she's going after this. She's tearing that ragweed up. Lots of protein in ragweed. People spray it. You put your cows under a little bit of density, they'll tear it up, take it down to the stems. Like they did over here. This was a patch of ragweed right here. It's just a few little bitty leaves and stems left over. So this is where they were a couple days ago. So today I'm gonna be gone until late tonight. I won't get home till probably 9 o'clock tonight. So they got one pretty good move today, one large move. So it is what it is. It's sometimes life leaves you in that place. So anyway, if you can help me with that grass identification, there's some of it right there. I've tried to use a plant ID app, and it doesn't, I don't think what it's telling me is correct. I don't know, but watergrass seems like such a vague term. I think there's different things that people call watergrass, so that's what some people have said. You can see this is a graze over the weekend, this lane. They hit this really hard. You can see what it looked like when they came into it. Today, they just moved. This was yesterday's move. Again, yesterday was like today. I was at work all day, so not multiple moves, but here's the graze line. Again, lots of goat weed, but there's a lot of grass in there too. And so they'll kind of knock that goat weed down. I'll have to come back and clip it. So what you see standing in these paddocks that's left after we've non-selectively grazed it, there's a patch of ragweed completely gone. This stuff here is pretty non-palatable, but they still, I can see where they nipped off. But I mean, it's real aromatic. It smells really strong, and they still nip the tops off of it, but they don't like it. I'm just really pleased with our graze. So I'll follow up. I'll hit some of the dog fennel. They did beat up the dog fennel. I'm not saying they ate a lot of it. A lot of times they'll eat the tips of it, but you can see these dog fennel plants are just from, well, they did nip the top off of that one right there, but just from the pressure, the cattle being in here tight, they beat it up. So it still needs to be clipped down. A lot of smart weed in here. They beat it up pretty good. So once we come back and clip, it'll give that grass where the weeds don't have a competitive advantage moving forward for the rest of the year. So the weeds will still be here, but the grass it'll set everything back where the grass will have just as much opportunity to grow as well. So Got a little over an inch this morning, or last night. What I woke up to this morning. It's in the high 60s, 70. Let's see, little haze, fog right over there. A little bit right over here too, down in the valley. Man, it's a beautiful, beautiful morning. Cows are in belly deep grass. Let's see what's in here. Lots of Bermuda right here. A lot of broom sedge. There's some ragweed they'll go after. I watched this little heifer right here get bred the other day. So she'll be having a calf in the spring if everything settles. There's that grass again. Maybe you can see it better. Somebody can help me figure that out, I'd appreciate it. I'm in Arkansas, so that might, if you're in the South, maybe you have something like that and figured out what it is. It's coming up in all of our pastures. Even the poor pastures are starting to get a lot of that stuff. So, like when we're grazing vegetative broom sedge on one of our leased farms, that stuff has really started. That's kind of why I'm wondering what it is. I'd like to figure out apparently it's not, I don't know, from what the cows are doing, it looks to me like it may not have a lot of nutritive value, or maybe they just don't really like it as much. They do graze it under pressure, but if you give them an opportunity to select, they don't. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if it has some nutritive value and they are eating it under pressure, then we'll pressure them, make them eat it, so that they get the value out of it, especially when we're grazing vegetative broom sedge that just doesn't have a lot, not giving them a lot. So. Man, love it. What a morning. What a morning. I believe she's going to be having a calf next month or so. This girl up here is going to be having a calf. See what these calves up here are up to. Hey, girls. I really like that calf, but because I'm gonna be selling her mama, she's probably not gonna stay on the farm. Need to keep her with her mom. I'll sell her mom before I wean the calf. Man, it's quiet in here. Let me just let you hear the munching. Man, there's clover. I've not seen much clover on this pasture. There's quite a bit of it in here. I've not seen much of that in this pasture. That really encourages me. There is a lot of Lespedeza in here, which is great. There's that stuff again. Anyway, if you don't geek out on forage like I do, then this is probably a really boring video. But I can't get enough of it. I love it. I love it. I kind of explained this last time. We're grazing the strips this way. Like we just grazed that strip all the way down. Actually, we started down there and came up here. Moved over here. Now we're grazing up this way. Tomorrow, We'll move over to another strip right there. We got Johnson grass in that strip. This will be I believe this will be the first Johnson grass we've been on this year. This was for some hay that we rolled out this past winter. By the way, look at how tall this stuff is. This is that grass I'm talking about. And this stuff is, I mean, it's over my boot. Yep, Johnson grass, love it. Love this stuff. We fed some bales over this hillside right back here, and there's some big patches of Johnson grass down there. My neighbor just baled that field right there 2 days ago. So that farm was previously connected to this one. And where you see the bales begin there is where our property line is. This is the property that used to be connected to that. So all right, I got to get to work. It's early, but I got to go. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope somebody can help me. That's really why I did this video. So maybe somebody can help me with man, like this. This stuff is just tall. Maybe somebody can help me with that grass identification. And I'd love to hear that that's some really highly nutritious grass. I don't have high hopes of it, but anyway. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one. We'll catch you on the next one.